Hey Aquarius, hey, welcome to you and welcome to your reading. All right, if you are new here, I'm so glad you're here with me. I went ahead and set a spiritual quarantine for this reading, which will come down at the very end, and I will let you know once we get there. But as I'm opening up into your energy, Aquarius, Spirit kind of dropped me into this feeling of like almost having static, like a static charge moving up and down my body. And then as I was feeling that, because it feels like a static buildup, as I was feeling that, they then kind of shifted into this image, which would come with sort of what static feels like. But they're now showing me a red balloon, and it looks like it might even be like a balloon that was gifted to you. And again, this is a metaphor. They're showing like this image, and this is a metaphor for something for you, Aquarius. But they're showing like this red balloon, and almost as if you, Aquarius, were taking that balloon and kind of rubbing it like against the sweater that you're wearing. In this image, they have you wearing a sweater, and the sweater looks like it's like maroon and brown colored. They're saying here some of the colors are keywords for a few of you, which is important. But it's almost like taking that balloon and like rubbing it against the sweater. And you know how like the sweater threads then stand up? Yeah, it's almost like that static. That's the energy that's kind of moving through your energetic field and through this reading, actually. So they're showing me that, and apologies if you hear this. My dog is like snoring right here next to us. Yeah, so while that's happening, and I see you kind of rub this balloon, and again, it's really weird because this balloon has like a kind of like a ribbon attached to it that's been like curled, almost like this balloon were maybe part of a gift at some point. And then I see you rubbing this, and then you're letting it go. So you're letting the balloon go, and I'm seeing it slowly start floating up into the air. And this is a really like interesting image, and I can't lie, Aquarius, this, even though this scene looks kind of normal, there's nothing like really out of place here. There's something unsettling about this energy. It just feels off somehow. Yes, it does. And the other thing that I was feeling like somatically, as I was opening up into your energy, I had this like small wave of nausea come through. And I do feel like for some of you, this is not for all of you, this is just a couple of you, but you've had maybe some like waves, they're saying some bouts of nausea that you may have been experiencing over the last couple of weeks, and or leading up into this reading somehow. Yes. Okay, but this feels important. Now, I find it really interesting. They're showing, again, you letting go of this balloon. So there's something about a letting go here, or a releasing. They're saying that word, releasing. There's kind of this static energy. And then it's clear here you're going through something challenging or something difficult, even though, again, there's nothing in this image or vision I'm seeing that would be concerning necessarily, but it's almost like you received a gift and a balloon, and then you just kind of let it go, and it created some sort of static, or like, I don't know if it's frustration. I almost, again, some buildup. There's something coming through here. So again, this whole thing's a metaphor from Spirit. We're gonna go ahead and dive in with the tarot cards now and get even more information, but I do wanna ask before we dive deeper, Spirit, is there anything going well for Aquarius? Because I feel this is about to be deep, Aquarius, so let's see what's going well for you. This card, this one. All right, Queen of Cups. Okay, 1 second, they want to pull one more. I had a feeling. So, okay, so they gave you the Queen of Cups. They also gave you the Five of Wands. This is the one I knew was coming. So the Five of Wands, this feels like the static. This feels like the buildup, okay? I do feel like there's something about this being a gift. It's almost like someone gifted this to you, and I do feel like there is some serious tension or friction is the word I would use. Yes, it's friction. There's some serious friction here with this Five of Wands. Now, what's going well is Spirit is showing that this Five of Wands has the potential to come into the reverse, which I do feel like is good. It's coming through with like a resolution is what they're saying. So there is some sort of resolution here. I also do like this Queen of Cups, even though I don't think you do. Spirit is saying this is a good thing. I don't think for you it feels like a good thing. So this is you getting in touch with your emotions. This is you like feeling your emotions. For some of you, again, this is coming, you see the waves here? Again, the waves. It's almost like for some of you, the bouts of nausea are coming with like waves of emotion, waves of feeling. And I know it doesn't feel good right now. Spirit's definitely saying that. Again, there's something really uncomfortable about this energy, but it does feel like there's something that has been needing to move for you emotionally. So I do feel like you have access to this. Now, some of you may not have actively expressed this emotion yet, but Spirit's saying it is definitely possible. And for some of you, you have actually been going through some emotional releases over the last couple of weeks, especially as I'm recording this towards the kind of back half of Mercury retrograde. You may not be watching it during that time, but it does feel like there is something cathartic here. If I had to give it a word, there is something cathartic. It just feels really, really uncomfortable. Yeah. So I do feel like you end up coming to a resolution or coming to some sort of, I don't even know if resolution's the word. It's almost like your resolve becomes clearer, or your focus becomes clearer after kind of this energy moves through you. But I do feel like the only way you get there is by feeling your emotions. And I know that can be particularly difficult sometimes for you, but it does feel like they're saying it's a prerequisite to getting to the resolve that you're looking for. Okay, so we're gonna flip both of those cards the other way, because this is actually the energy you're in right now. Queen of Cups in reverse, as well as the Five of Swords, or Five of Wands, Five of Swords as well. There's definitely an energy of other here, of others. Okay, so yeah, something's going on here. Okay, so let's go a little deeper. What is this Five of Wands about? What is this Five of Swords energy that's here? No, this side. Can you say more? This card? This one? These two? Is that it? Okay. Okay, so they gave you two other ones. They gave you the Two of Pentacles. They're saying in reverse. Yeah, are you seeing the wave again? Again, they keep showing these waves, this kind of static wave, the friction waves. They're also showing the emotional waves. This is all off balance, completely off balance. Ace of Swords, upright. They're saying this is upright and reverse. There's a feeling here of being lost somehow, almost like lost at sea is some of the phrasing coming through here, but it's almost like feeling lost at sea, feeling like you don't know exactly what decision to make, they're saying how to communicate. One second here. Apologies for that. Yeah, there's definitely, my neighbors are restless right now, but again, there's something unsettled about this energy. I'm not surprised, but it feels like you're just kind of lost, like unable to find this Ace of Swords that normally would be like associated with you, Aquarius, because it's an air sign, because you were connecting with the swords. But it's just coming through in reverse here, almost like it's really hard to even find yourself or find your balance or find stable grounding or find, like, it's almost coming through as like a GPS signal, almost like there's like waves rippling out in the energetic field, but like, where are you? Yes, it's almost like having a hard time, almost like finding yourself, grounding yourself, feeling like anchored in something. I do think it's because this static or this, like, it's like a pressure, this pressure has built to such a level where it's almost like, it feels like if this dam doesn't break here, it feels like it's kind of making you feel like all over the place. And that could be with some of the thoughts you're having right now. That's definitely with some of your thinking. You may be having a lot of like looping or spiral thoughts right now, or just your thoughts are kind of all over the place. But I do sense it is connected in with your feelings. And I don't know that the level of feeling is here that needs to be here yet. Now that's what this reading is going to try and give you. It's almost like Spirit is asking you to kind of plunge deep into feeling, and plunge just as deep as you can go right now into these feelings. There are some feelings that are surfacing for you. What is with these feelings? What is that, Spirit? Can we talk about that? What is with these feelings? What is this connected to? Yeah, keep going. That's good. Yeah, again, in reverse. That's exactly what I'm saying. Here's the earthworm. See how kind of like muddy this looks underneath here? And you see how like the top is kind of clear? Yeah. Now this card says clarity. It says rumination. It is in reverse. Again, things are just, it's like muddy. It's kind of, again, there's no clarity here. Again, the Ace of Swords in reverse now with this clarity card in reverse. It's just like you're having a really hard time, like almost locating yourself in this energy. Now, this could be you trying to like locate yourself, for some of you maybe within a workplace dynamic, or trying to like locate yourself within a relationship dynamic. I'm seeing the Two of Cups in my mind's eye, or trying to like locate yourself within, this could be like a financial dynamic. This could be a interpersonal dynamic. It feels like you're having a hard time like locating yourself. And I do feel like the feelings are trapped here and wanting you to like almost, again, just kind of plunge through. It's almost like plunging through this like muddiness. You see how this is kind of moving up into the clarity, just like the earthworm does. It just kind of navigates itself. Now, earthworms are blind, right? And I feel like that's actually the energy here. It's like you don't know how to get to this clarity that's needed, or this kind of almost like breakthrough, or this, it's like a release of the pressure that you've been feeling. But you're not really sure how to navigate yourself up towards this like open sky. Yes. Which would give you, and again, give you that sort of like room to breathe here. Okay. That's exactly it. So you're just not sure how to navigate this. And they are showing me something about this balloon being let go here. What's with the balloon? Okay, so we're piecing this together, Aquarius, because again, I really sense where you are. It's like I'm trying to locate you too, so give me a second here. Yeah. Queen of Wands. They're saying that's the action of like me trying to locate you. Interesting. Spirit locating you. Spirit's right with you, actually. But I feel like there's some additional guidance that wants to come through. Ready? Yeah, King of Swords. Again, there it is. King of Swords. It's like a breath of fresh air here. Okay, so this is definitely attempting, this reading wants to give you some hope and optimism. It wants to give you some of the healing and transmissions you need to find that opening into the clarity and the open skyline that you need. The balloon is being released because it also is allowed to be free and allowed to almost have room to expand. And they're saying a metaphor here with the energy of growing. Yes. There's something here where you've been needing room to breathe from something. It's almost like the closeness of the balloon to the sweater was causing too much static buildup. It's almost like the mud was in a way, suffocating the earthworm here, and you just needed some room to breathe. So Spirit is sending through some healing right now through this message for you that will allow you to get some, they're saying, wiggle room, kind of like the earthworm wriggling out of the earth. Yes, out of the sand, soil, out of the mud, out of the medium that you've been in, metaphorically. Yes, for you to have some clarity in this situation and this dynamic you find yourself in. Is this upright? And reverse. Okay, yes. It feels like this clarity is intended to bring you into the present and out of the past loops and looping that has been going on. There's something you have been kind of looping on from your past, from your recent past for some of you. For some of you, the past is like still ongoing. It's almost like you are moving through different waves of past energy that have been really difficult for you, especially as you've been moving through this Mercury retrograde for some of you, or just navigating this particular moment of the skies, as they're saying, particularly for those of you who are watching this in the future. Okay, so this is coming in with a bit more clarity for you. The purpose of this reading is to attempt to give you some clarity through the healing energy that Spirit wants to send to you right now. Okay. They're saying there's nothing to really figure out mentally right now. This is something where it is going to be you navigating this instinctually like the earthworm. Yes, there's something instinctual that needs to come in here. What is the instinct? Can you talk more about that? This one? Yes. Okay, so they want you to see the opening to that clarity. This says the portal. Yeah. It says access to the infinite. This is coming through as the kind of breakthrough or the opening between the mud into the sky, which is your natural element, Aquarius. Yes. And they're sending through some unconditional divine love for you. To know that is always here for you, and they're always here with you, even when you feel lost at sea or lost in the sea of emotions and past memories. Yes. For any of you who may have some Gemini placements, you may also want to check out the reading I just did for Gemini. I just posted. There could be something in there for you as well. Okay. But yes, it does feel like you just haven't been able to be as present as you'd like and be present in this moment with your body, with your experience, because of the things that have been kind of moving in the background and within this dynamic. Yes. So they're sending through a lot of love for you right now. Can you talk more about what Aquarius has been going through? They're saying yes. Do you want this? Can you say more? Okay, that one. One more. All right, one more card, hold on. This one. Okay, so I gave you a couple cards here. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you've been going through a difficult time at home. For some of you, you've been either on the precipice or have been moving through. I'm sensing they're saying a divorce for someone here. That's not for everyone, okay? Yes, but this is coming through within that dynamic, whatever dynamic it is for you. It doesn't have to be within a romantic connection at all. Again, this could be how you're feeling within a workplace, or again, another connection, or just another dynamic you're experiencing right now that feels, that has felt really stressful, and has felt like it's been creating additional pressure for you, and a welling up of emotions that you've almost been unable to express fully. Now, I do feel like for some of you, you have been releasing these emotions as they've been coming, but it's almost like feeling like you can't get to the bottom of it, or you feel like you're getting stuck on some of it. Yes. Again, yeah, they're sending the Hierophant through in reverse. So this is coming through for someone, again, around divorce or the dissolution of a marriage or relationship. This could be a relationship of any type. Again, apply this where this belongs for you, okay? Okay, but it's been really hard to almost like keep your head above this energy. Yeah, to again, be able to kind of locate yourself. That feels very strong. Yeah, they're sending the Seven of Pentacles through in reverse. It's almost like the Seven of Pentacles is a very like grounded energy. You see this person kind of like planting pentacles or seeds or a garden here. It's been the opposite. Again, it's been really muddy. This is coming in paired in with that Earthworm card in reverse. We have the soil of the planting of the garden, the same mud that's here, and just feeling like I'm hearing what you put in, you haven't gotten out of it, and feeling like you can't get out of it. It's almost like you've been kind of in deep in this metaphorical soil. And again, that's not your natural state of being. Yes, because earth is opposite to the air element. So it feels like it's almost been like crawling through mud. Yes, again, Page of Pentacles, crawling through mud in reverse. Upright in reverse, okay? But there has been a, you have been moving forward and moving through this very dense and difficult energy. But it just feels like it's been really, really tough. It's been really tough. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know they see that. They hear you. There is, again, unconditional love that they're sending through to you. And this reading is intended to give you some of the codes, the light codes that will assist you in navigating out of this density and into, they're saying the light of the sun. Yes, or the light of the moon. But into the air, into a place where you can breathe and feel like you don't have that pressure on you as much or any more for some of you. Okay, any last advice? Anything else, Spirit? What's with the gift? They're referencing the balloon as a gift. They're saying something here about like, you're going to look back at this time as a gift. It does not feel like it right now, though. It does not feel like it right now. This card. Yeah, Six of Wands. You will look back at it later as a gift. It does not feel like that right now, okay? Yeah, they just want you to have that assurance. It will get easier. It will get easier. Your load will be lightened. You will find a way out. Yes, justice. Justice. It will rebalance. This is coming in as a balancing energy to the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's coming through on a much bigger level, though. I do feel like for some of you, it is coming through as like a soul or spiritual or karmic realignment. Yes, it's a karmic realignment you're going through right now. And they want to be very clear. It's nothing you've done wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. In fact, this was just necessary on a spiritual level and for the evolutions of your soul, your lineage, the lifetimes you've lived. Yes, within this version of yourself, it was important that this realignment was happening. They're showing me like tires being realigned right now. It's like a realignment. This card. Yeah, Two of Wands. It's also putting you on the right path, and it's also allowing you to have that clarity as to where you are in this journey. That has been part of the point of this reading, and for you to receive the healing that's been needed for you to navigate your way out of this. Okay. All right, so we have approached the end of this reading. I hope this energy has been helpful for you. Ace of Cups. Spirit's right here with you. Just really wants you to know that. This has been, they're saying, a gift of healing energy for you that you've been needing. And they're more than happy to give, because you deserve it. And this will feel like a gift at some point. I know it doesn't right now. All right, so we're gonna pull our final oracle card here, and then I'll read from the guidebook and send through any last transmissions and messages. This card. Here's your card, Aquarius. Alignment. Alignment. There you go. It says it's coming together, and it says precision. This is coming through as pinpointing exactly where you are right now. Spirit wants you to know exactly how loved you are and how much they're holding you and how much they see you. They want you to know that what you're going through right now is not your fault at all, in fact, and that you've been good always. They want you to know that you are held on so many levels, and they are sending through so much unconditional love and support for you. You are so capable of meeting this challenge, and you are so capable of finding the light of the sun. You will find it, and they'll be right here with you every step of the way. All right, so we're gonna read this. Angel number 11 for you. From Stonehenge in England to Newgrange in Ireland, and from the pyramids of Giza in Egypt to Chichen Itza in Mexico, across the world you'll find temples, monuments, and stone circles built by ancient peoples in precise astronomical alignment with the sun and stars. The alignment card is a wonderful one to receive in a reading. It's a sign that things are really starting to sync for you. A physicalization of the flow that's coming into your life after a period of building. It's likely you've been working towards this for some time, or that you've recently made some decisions that have started to have real impact. Whatever you've been focusing on, the cosmos is aligning in your favor, and things are beginning to click into place. Perhaps you've decided to focus on what really matters to you, making decisions from what feels congruent rather than what the outside world told you to do. Perhaps you've made some significant changes in your physical life to bring it into harmony with how you've changed on the inside. Your ideas, dreams, and visions are coming together. Your time has come. Congruence and alignment are here. Make the most of this moment. Celebrate and claim your space. Take your space. Precision and attention to detail have manifested into the physical. It's time to take a step back, see what you've created, and appreciate the transformation that's occurred. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and let the harvest be here. And the Ancient Stones activation is, I embrace all that I've created. I welcome flow, success, and ease. Yeah, Spirit wants to say that one more time. I welcome flow, success, and ease. And an ease of this pressure. Good. So Spirit really wanted to support you and to give you that guidance today. It feels like, again, there's been some difficult decisions that either you've had to make or have occurred, and there have been a lot of feelings that you've been navigating, but it is your time now, and it is time for your outside world to transform as you are going through a transformation. You will look back on this time and you will realize how good it was for you to have gone through this painful transformation, alchemization, transmutation of this moment. You will be grateful, although right now it may not feel like it. You are fully supported in guiding yourself, and you are guided to navigate your way out of this. All is well. You will be well. All right, Aquarius. Is that it? All right. Well, that is what we have for you today. I hope this message has been helpful for you. If it has, just feel free to give this reading a like. If you'd like to continue receiving additional healing transmissions as you're navigating through this time, definitely feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications for when new messages come through for you from Spirit. If you'd like a personal reading for yourself, especially if you're going through something really difficult and you would like some additional healing support from Spirit, I do have some offerings right now, including personal readings that I've made available. I do have a Patreon subscription as well for a smaller group of people who would like an additional healing reading week over week that goes deep into their healing work. I also do have some somatic therapy offerings right now for those of you who would like to actually move some of this energy out of your energetic field. I specifically work through that with clients. All right, but it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here. I really hope this has been helpful. I am wishing you so much love and light and clarity and a breakthrough that's coming for you. And I think you're gonna really celebrate it when it comes. All right, the spiritual quarantine is going to come down now on this reading, but I so appreciate you being here, and I'll see you at our next one. Thanks for joining me, Aquarius. All right, bye for now.